Creature, level 16 upgrade. So I've had a pretty good chance to go ahead and drive this thing around a lot, and I have to tell you guys, this thing does run a little hot. And it's winter, so it's freezing outside. I'm kind of afraid how it's going to act during the summer. I can't tell until it is actually summer, but there is one thing I can do to help out the ESC. This is a Velineon ESC fan. It came with my Stampede when I bought it used, and I never really used it because, well, I had the battery expansion kits on my other RCs, and this, being on top of the Velineon ESC, would push up against the body and would pretty much eliminate the reason of getting airflow on there because the body would be covering the fan. But I was messing around with it, and it looks like it fits on the SV3. In fact, if you push it in there just right, it actually snaps in, which is really weird, but it's a great benefit. The only thing is I can't really plug it in to the ESC, but I have a couple of cables left over from just odds and ends that I'm going to be using. This is a plug-in that you can find on the servo. I had a dead servo around, I pulled this off, and then from my old Velineon ESC, I have this cable that I pulled off. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get the right measurement to run it from the receiver box to the fan. I'm going to solder the red wires together and the black wires together. This white wire I'm just going to pull off and discard completely. So let's go ahead and get that done. Now that that's taken care of, I need to go ahead and plug it into the receiver. The receiver box is two separate parts, top and bottom. Each part is held in with 2 screws. I need to remove all 4 of them. Go ahead and pull off both pieces. And now, what I need to do is feed this part right through there and into the receiver box and plug it into channel 4, which is also the battery. Now that it's been fed through and plugged in, it's time to go ahead and reattach the top of the receiver box. As you can see, I plugged in the battery, and now every time that I turn the ESC on, there goes the fan. Works perfectly fine. However, the color is driving me insane. Blue does match the LiPo, but I can do better than that. So I took a closer look at this thing, and it's a really simple design. This fan is only held into this brace using these 2 little tabs. So if I pull them apart and push the fan from the bottom, I should be able to get this thing out without any trouble. So just gotta be gentle, I don't want to break the thing. There we go. And now I can simply just dye this with red dye, which is good timing because I have a couple other things I need to dye black. So I'll just toss this in with those and we'll see how it turns out. And it has been dyed black. It actually turned out really well. So now I just gotta go ahead and snap the fan back in there and then reinstall it on Creature. The fan has been installed, and I went ahead and put on a Castle sticker. So now it looks good. And yeah, no problems. Turn on the ESC. There we go. And the fan comes right on. And now I don't have to worry about the ESC getting too hot. And that was Creature's level 16 upgrade.